Hello everyone, I am Madhish Kumar. Today we are going to see about rotor resistance control of induction motor. First of all, what is induction motor? An induction motor or a asynchronous motor is an AC electric motor in which the electric current in the rotor needed to produce torque is obtained by electromagnetic induction from the magnetic field of the stator winding. An induction motor can there be made with electric connection to the rotor. And what is three-phase induction motor? The three-phase AC induction motor is a rotating electric machine that is designed to operate in three-phase supply. This three-phase motor is also called as asynchronous motor. And then these AC motors are divided into two according to their construction. One is slip ring induction motor and another is squirrel cage induction motor. Now, how we are going to control the speed of induction motor? We taking here I taken a rotor resistance control for today's presentation. Okay, how and what is rotor resistance control and when it is needed? While maximum torque is independent of rotor resistance, speed at which the maximum torque is produced changes with rotor resistance. For the same torque, speed falls with an increase in rotor resistance control of induction motor. Rotor resistance can also be varied steplessly using circuit. The AC output voltage of rotor is rectified by a diode bridge and fed to parallel combination of a fixed resistance R and a semiconductor which realized by transistor TR. Yeah, here TR is a transistor, IR is a rotor current, and LD. So this is a rotor resistance control of applying semiconductor converters. Construction. Effective value of resistance across a terminal A and B or AB, which means I think oh here RAB. Okay, across the resistance RAB. This is RAB. Is varied by varying the duty ratio of transistor TR. By varying this transistor's duty ratio, which in turn varies the rotor circuit resistance. Induction LD is added to reduce the ripple. This LD is added to reduce the ripple and discontinuity of a DC link current. Discontinuity of DC link current ID. Here is a here. Here this ID has cancellations, so LD is added here. Then rotor current waveform will be this, 120 degree with a square pulse is. Then RMS rotor current will be IR. This IR is equal to root 2 by 3 ID. Root 2 by 3 of ID. Okay. That's a RMS current. Resistance between the terminal A and B will be 0 when transistor is on, and it will be R when it is off. Okay, the resistance between the terminal A and B are 0 when it is on. When it is off, R will be 0. Okay, therefore, our resistance RAB is equal to 1 minus gamma of R, where gamma is duty ratio of transistor. Then power consumed by RAB is here. PAB is equal to ID square RAB. Then it is equal to ID square R of 1 minus gamma. Power consumed per phase equal to PAB by 3 equal to 0.5 R of 1 minus R I R square. Suggests the race suggests that the rotor circuit resistance per phase is increased by 0.5 R. 1 minus rotor resistance per phase is increased by 0.5 R. 1 minus thus the total rotor circuit resistance per phase will now RT equal to RR plus 0.5 R 1 minus sigma. Then RRT can be varied from RR to RR plus 0.5 R as sigma is changed from 1 plus the 2 1 to 0. Then closed loop speed control. Let's be such rotor current IR and therefore ID has a constant value at the maximum torque point both during motoring plugging. If current limiter is made to saturate at this current, the drive can will accelerate and deaccelerate at the maximum torque, giving very fast transition response. For plugging to occur, arrangement will have been made for reversal for phase sequence compared to conventional rotor resistance control of induction motor. Static rotor resistance control has several advantages. Simple closed loop control and rotor resistance remains balanced between the three phase for all operating points. Here is a closed loop speed control with a static rotor resistance control. Yeah, here is a static. Uh, Here is a static rotor resistance control and also as closed loop speed control. Yeah, here is a closed loop speed control, a speed controller with the current limiter, and then current controller with the base drive. This is a closed loop speed control with the static resistance rotor resistance control of induction motor. Okay, advantages of a rotor resistance control of an induction motor is that the motor torque capability remains unalternated even at low speed. Cost of rotor resistance control of an induction motor is very low compared to variable frequency control. Because of low cost and high torque capability at low speed, rotor resistance control is employed in cranes and other intermediate load applications. Here, a major disadvantage is low efficiency due to additional loss of resistance connected in the rotor circuit. Due to the additional losses in that resistor added in rotor circuit. Okay, as the loss mainly take place in the external resistor, they do not heat the motor. Okay, this is the main advantages of this control. So thank you. I think you learned something about rotor resistance control. Thank you for everyone.